Good evening, I'm Dragon with you. So today I'll tell you about the mutation named Out of Sight, minor evacuation. The basic problems are we move unseen, so cloaked units and Purifier Beam. I'd like to notice that there are more beams as the difficulty grows, so you'll need to micro them all the time. And let's show you how to do that. Unfortunately, we ignored one of two quests on that map because we had some kind of trouble with time, but in general my ally was really a nice player. So he bought me time, he helped me a lot, and of course he was a permanent detector. And as far as I remember, he didn't die anyone. So Nova was alive all the time. Okay, so the basic problem at start of the game, as you probably will see, Purifier Beam is already there, now it's 1, but
Glad you're with us, Commanders. This planet is crawling with infested, and I need to get my people out of here. Those things attack us whenever we spin up our engines. If you don't protect us while we launch, we'll never get off this rock.
so
I'll send you the coordinates of our ships. You set up a perimeter at one of them, its pilot will start the launch sequence.
see, it moves. So I just fix my screen, and you see that this Purifier Beam moves since the start of the game. Fortunately, we have an opportunity to do some like force pushes to make it not get our main base. Okay, so we can see it on the map, but I'm not sure if it is visible or invisible. In fact, it is invisible, but if you have the detector, you can see it. If you don't have, then just the ground burns around, so you'll see it anyway. Okay, so the basic problem is that there is no detectors at start. So I'll need to go Raven, and my ally is a detector, but needs some time. So first of all, we'll need some basic forces. Of course, assault galleons are good for that. And our first ship needs help right now. So just the order of the ships appearing on the map helps you to do the mutation, because beams are around the previous target and you go to the next target. Something like that. So as soon as we get an observer, we can go and attack someone. Unfortunately, you'll see that I wasn't controlling good enough in this particular game. So see,
They gotta launch.
I was a bit careless this game.
One hell of a healing device.
And the missile turret could just destroy my Raven. Of course, you shouldn't do that. But in general, everything's fine. So we've got the starting army.
Pilot started the engines.
A space platform is ready to spice up this battle.
Ultimate not to waste time, and here is the beam. First Nidus,
Destroy the ship.
second Nidus soon, and see. So
Defensive drone initiated.
while we are fighting with invisible forces, this beam goes to the nearest opponent, so we'll need to move it, and deals heavy damage. So to control the beam, just choose the force which is nearby and make it move somewhere. See? So I receive damage, of course, but I need to fight with them somehow. Fortunately, beam doesn't hit the evacuation ship.
The infested have reached a ship. Stop them while there's
But here I was a bit careless and almost I lost everything.
enemy forces are gunning for us.
So see, I tried to distract attention and I failed. Yeah.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
So everything's fine, the ship is defended and
Ships ready.
my ally cleans everything up.
Feel free to pull back from that launch point.
But I have no army right now, see? 0. Because that beam, see that? I'll make it nearer. So the ground helps you to find where the beam is, if you don't see it on the map. Meanwhile, my ally, see, 14 kills by Marie. Yeah. Nova. Nice. So now the beam chooses another target. And there's the ship.
Our allies are being attacked.
The infested are one thing, but Amon's forces are anything.
So in general, everything's fine. Just need to clean it up. I help my ally as much as I can.
Mean it, sir. You have to stop that enemy attack, commanders. Don't know why these guys want us dead.
And now an important moment. So we've got an army, and ally told that no, we need to start the engine.
Keep your guard up. You'll have to keep moving.
Our allies
It's a random ally, so I couldn't talk to him, but I just understood what happened. Another purifier now, at 10:30 probably. So now we'll need to counter 2 beams and invisible infested. That's not good anyway. And meanwhile we'll get an attack here.
Space platform is ready to
So
spice
see?
up this battle.
Now there are 2 beams. The first one is here and the second one is somewhere there. We can't see them, but as long as we have a detector, we can. So here Nova is the detector, and here my Raven is the detector.
Lightbringer won't stay above ground forever.
They finally met. That's a great bug. See, so it left, but it got the beam, and okay,
They've gone. Hey,
I'll wait. So I told LG I wanted to tell it lags. Another misplay from me. I lost both Ravens.
inbound on us.
Ultimate to make it simpler,
Activating defensive.
and actually it worked, as you can see. So this quest was done, and now 2 laser beams went through our army. Yes, that's really painful, guys. Meanwhile, an attack to the second base, my ally has a great ability called tactical airlift, so that wasn't a problem for him. He just lost several SCVs. And now I can go second base too, because I have enough resources and my army isn't 0.
Upgrade.
But not to waste time, we decided to clean everything here too.
Didn't get around to killing Lightbringer? Don't worry about it. Heads up, commanders.
So see, that quest wasn't done because we didn't have enough time to go there and go back. The sooner you clean everything up, the more chances to win this game.
All of his passengers.
Because these laser beams are not too slow. And they deal a great damage. See, I even don't see them, but I know where they are.
Target on my people's back.
So I needed to retreat somehow and go like in a circle. Unfortunately, that was painful for the ship, but nothing serious. So with my space station, which blows and makes a nuclear boom around, everything was cleared again. Now I could just win more time. So see, my ally is great, he just defends everything with no problem, and I'm trying my best and losing my forces. But I did what I wanted, so the ship is safe.
On that ship owe you their life.
One more lag, by the way. Now let's see, so I've got like 2 limit, but I've got 1 mines cleared everything there, and my ally like destroyed all what left. And the Purifier Beams are here, we should take care of them. And the next target, as you can see, is quite far from the beams. It's like a help, so
He's making a beeline.
we go here and the beams don't have enough time. So I'll make it a bit faster. Again, as you can see, my ally cleaned everything here and immediately activated, even without waiting for me. Third beam here, by the way. So if you waste too much time, then these beams might just crash you. Because, yeah, they cause much trouble.
That ship a little more time. You just saved a lot of lives, commanders.
So see, we are holding everything, and everything's fine for now, but there are attacks to our base, so my ally has some turrets around. That's important because if you have low economy, then it's a great problem. As you can see, many units are here there, and you need detectors all the time. And 3 beams are coming for us, guys. 3 beams. Okay, let's switch to my ally. So I have 71 and he has 87. Everything's fine, but the beams arrive. And here the problem starts. So, you know that the beam hits the nearest target and follows it. So the nearest targets are my hellbats. I'm trying to get rid of the beam, so I'm retreating somewhere. But this time turret was the nearest. There are 3 beams. My ally told that he will take care of that.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
So see, I lure them in the corner. You can go to last objective. So he took care of the beams and of this attack and won some time, while I was trying to go ahead and destroy everything. Of course, as soon as he could, he went to me and helped a lot. Another attack. He almost won this battle, and soon I'll help him, of course. But the first objective is to clean everything here.
Almost everyone.
So I was a bit late, but it's his resources, not mine.
Drone initiated.
So everything's fine and teleportation. Now let's make it a little slower. So it's normal speed. See what happens. So he activated the ship before it started activating himself. As a result, these beams are far enough from the position, and we have enough time to just fight as usual. Both of us have enough detectors, and it's not a problem to just make the casual mission here. There might be some trouble with hybrids, but when you've got ultimate abilities, I got them, as you can see. So the first ability, as I remember, was fleet maneuvers, and the second, as you can see, was my space station. So everything was cleared here by fleet maneuvers, and here by the space station. We bought ourselves time, and now, like, everything went greatly. All the beams were too far from us. So probably that was the last problem, because despite hybrids, we had enough forces around.
They have to be stopped.
See? We
I can't thank you enough, commanders.
Okay, so some words about this particular mutation. First of all, don't forget detectors. The second thing, activate the ships as soon as possible. And the final thing, just see what your ally does. Work as a team and control the beams all the time. If you control the beams, everything will be fine. Okay, thank you for watching and see you in my next videos.